I'm original from Croatia.
Well, I'm born in Germany.
And since then I've been traveling and living around the world.
Lived on a Spanish island.
The wind would cool the body.
I worked in France.
I lived in the south of France.
In Sri Lanka.
Spent some time in the United States.
Thailand.
How I came to Hawaii.
And where I still live now, in Hawaii.
People dying.
Opinion on immigration is probably pretty radical because I don't believe in borders to begin with. I think this is somewhat prehistoric. My country, your country, I think we should be beyond that. I said before, I don't feel that borders are necessary at all, but as we have borders and while we have borders, I feel immigration should be eased and opened as much as possible because it's very healthy for cultures to mix. It's very healthy because it enriches us as human beings, it enriches our knowledge base, and even if we intermingle, we become stronger, like we see in animals that are purebred. They're usually much more sensitive to illnesses and other problems, and if they are mixing with other breeds, then they become healthier and stronger. So there's just endless reasons for an open and generous immigration policy.
And it's how I met people wherever I went and wherever I was accepted or invited. So there's nothing bad or wrong I can say about it. My heart was open and I would meet people with a heart. That was more than enough for me.
The argument that governments would have a problem if they have to take care of immigrants is just based on this idea of otherness and is based on fear and not on the understanding that the immigrants and other cultures would actually enrich our own culture. So if immigrants are accepted as just fellow human beings, the question if the government, meaning the people, should take care of them in the same way as they take care of their own culture, it doesn't even arise.
Regarding jobs, it shakes us all a bit. It changes the attitude, it makes us evolve, it makes us not to stay always in the comfort zone or what was given and what we kind of became used to. So even within my own experience, I've seen that interaction with local people of the countries that I lived with actually made them change a little bit and change perspectives and kind of change their attitude towards the job and towards life itself and how do we mutually interact.
This whole idea of immigration at all, who started this? Who owns the world? Who grew out of the earth? I mean, everybody at some point moved somewhere and something was already living there, at least animals, so everybody is an immigrant. Right now we live in Hawaii and at some point the original Polynesian people came to Hawaii and they were immigrants, and then the English people came and the Portuguese people came, and now everybody comes, and this whole idea of immigration is just born out of fear, and it is pretty stupid and old-fashioned, and I don't think anybody should have a problem with it. What do you think?
Well, I'm not as factual as Felix, but I am inspired by diversity. I'm inspired by the possibility of what happens if we actually respect each other and embrace each other as we are, and whatever that may take us. I know we know the picture when we fight each other, when we want to change each other, when we want to control each other. So what is the other option? And if we start to kind of learn from each other and admire each other and be inspired by each other and by the possibility that opens up.
Yeah, who came up with the idea that we are different just because we speak other languages and we speak different languages?
Kula the palm. And love.